Yo Zedders, what up? Welcome back to Judio Zed, and we're gonna be checking out the patch notes for today. First of all, hello, welcome to everybody for joining. Welcome and thank you everybody for joining. Did Andy actually change his name? It looks like it, right? welcome. Didn't you already play Shadowland Punk? I am not playing Shadowland. I think I titled this right, didn't I? Yes, I did. But yeah, we're not doing Shadowland. We're actually checking the patch notes and their live stream, because why not? Let me hope that I have. No, I don't have the right page. I was hoping I had the right page here, man. Now I do. Cat is still going, by the way. First of all, I'm gonna go ahead and find their live stream. Why not? Let's check it really quick. It's not gonna be in depth as I always do it. I always am not in depth when I actually check this out, because yeah, we're just about to read the patch notes anyway. There's no need to see all of this. I'm gonna unmute it though, so you can actually hear what's going on. But there we have it. I'm sure you guys have seen it already, but I haven't. So yeah, I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit because it's a bit loud for me. And you can't hear anything, so I'm just fixing that. So maybe I'll lower their volume here. So let me check that one more time, the video. I didn't realize, but somehow my name changed. Yeah, it looks like it. Here we have Silver Samurai with his tier 4, which I never actually saw on the sneak peek. Cheers, by the way, guys. Everybody's here. Nice. You beach, read my comments. Redeem coupon. I don't need it. What does the coupon even give us?
To our live stream.
Right, so we don't really care about most of this. We just want to see the skills really quick, so I'm just going to skip most of it.
Alrighty, there we go. Bam. And there's a helicopter she throws in.
Dude, that poor chopper was just like, hey, I'm going to go check out what's going on.
Bam. And there's a...
Why is it so, like, distorted?
Alrighty. First and foremost, she flies. Like the green little effect she has going on there.
Dude, just imagine how gnarly it would be with like some girl with like armor on top and like a flowing dress
Chaos.
at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like,
How's everybody
like,
doing, by the way? Let me give them a like. Why not?
Devastating bride, dude.
Give me a
Skill
like as
1,
well.
Magnetic pulse. Okay.
I missed it.
Some
That was
energy
too
damage in
quick.
this one, but let's just check it out again. That's
There we
let's see
go.
what she's throwing
There we
around
have it.
there.
I actually
Skill
saw
number
it
2 is
this
called
time.
Repulsion Blast.
Let's go.
Oh, let's scoot back for a little bit
Ooh,
on
okay.
that one.
That's cool.
For a sec, I thought
There
it
we
was
go,
just
right
a
in
channeling skill, but
The
nope.
center of it
Interesting.
causes silence and incapacitation, as well as paralysis. while
I'm gonna
applying
lower
barrier
their
to
volume.
self.
I'm sorry.
Skill number 3, called
How are you guys doing,
Gravitation
man?
Bomb. Boom.
Yeah, where's the
Alright,
bomb?
doing
I don't
more
see it.
super loud, crazy noises.
There you
Hold on, pulled the robot in a little bit.
Nothing crazy just yet. No likes for you, bitch.
Time.
Aw,
Let's see if I can pull this.
I'm
way.
sad
See-
now.
Yeah. All right, this causes fracture and paralysis while applying to self.
Don't matter.
Accumulation of
It
pure
don't matter.
damage when attacked.
It does not matter.
One more time. I like that one.
I like that green, the green tint for skills.
Next up, we have skill 4, Magnetic Resonance Explosion.
Are you underwater? It's because they having like weird distorted sounds.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's on their chat, by the way.
Oh,
Okay, that was boring.
Swim though.
and so
Okay.
we'll try to. Oh, they're saying it's when we talk at the same time, so
Okay.
we'll try to like cue each other.
That's the 5th.
Just
Okay,
don't talk over each other. Got it.
it's mostly his voice,
This
not
one
the.
causes fear, snare, and fracture, and recovers a percentage of HP, grants invincible, and increases basic damage by a percentage for 1 attack.
Yeah, boring.
Let's just
Someone
check
else
out
is saying
her,
boring on the chat. The
ultimate
Wi-Fi is so
skill,
bad. The
this
stream is barely
uniform
loading for me. I am out.
Polarity
Aw.
Prison.
Sad.
Oh, I did skill 5 again. Sorry, everybody. I had to see it again.
Which
All right,
skill is
one more
next?
time.
Okay, we have the tier 3. We've seen it before, of course, but with the new uniform
Oh, I
now.
like the little X on there. That's fun.
It's dope.
And then we have her striker skill, magnetic.
But yes, it is
concentration,
quite an ugly
and
uniform.
This will, when activated, when the skill.
I don't know
is
why she has
used,
this
grants
white cape.
Energy attack increase by percentage for 1 second.
Sorry.
Nice little cool aura.
There we have her tier 4. We're done. Let's move on to, it looks like it's gonna be Kid Omega next.
Dig his uniform, dude. Like, it's kind of cool with the pink highlights and stuff. It's very punk rock. But I don't like that he's bratty, like, you know, knowing punk rockers IRL, like...
Yeah,
exactly, right?
Like, you know...
Why you gotta be bratty, bro?
Because he's more like a sis, not a bro.
As well. His little pink particles. Alright, let's jump right into it. Skill 1, we have Psychic Arrow. Bam, bam, bam.
Nice.
And this causes some
reminds us of
Skill number 2,
Yandu.
Psychic Chainsaw Massacre. That could be a punk rock song.
Yeah, dude, or a band.
You know, or a band.
Oof. Okay, that's actually cool.
One more time. This causes bleed.
Yeah, I'm liking Kid Omega quite a bit actually. Imagine I actually leave Kid Omega as the last character I tier 4, and he's actually the coolest one. Damn it, man! I'm liking his skills quite a lot more.
Let's try it from right here. Looks like he's.
The walking animation is basically Professor X's animation. I think it was like a 5th skill on another uniform he had.
Accumulation of pure damage.
I wish I could actually keep the camera a bit lower.
Increases all basic attacks based on each bit of pure damage
Oh,
accumulated.
we need to switch on this fan, or else it's gonna switch off.
Someone in chat says 3R.
The camera is gonna switch off.
Somebody made the
connection. Someone made So I wanted to do my hair pink, but I forgot. Well,
let's hear some love in the chat if we want to see 3RL pink hair.
Or any color hair, I guess.
That would be a bit too late.
What color should my hair be, chat? I'll do it. All right, skill 4. Say hello to my little friend.
Beam, beam, beam. Okay, there's a lot of friends.
Are they all shotguns pointed at
him? Let's see. Okay, so he has double.
Damn, man, I like his
like
uniform.
Other ones that are coming in.
That doesn't sound like a good time.
This causes stun while recovering HP and granting invincible.
Cheers, guys.
Skill 5. This one is called Omega Dimension. Let's check this one out. This is the one I was talking about based on, let's see how this works. Yeah, there we go.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, I mean, this is similar to what we've had before.
That's fun. All right,
okay, I thought that was going to be much...
back there, get the 2 buildings.
Oh, technically, we do actually cancel that until the 4th, so yeah, canceling that to the 4th is gonna make it more fun. Even though most likely we can cancel the 4th as well. It's possible. Can we see that 6th and the tier 4, please?
Alright, let's also just check out his Awaken skill in this new uniform. See some old familiar faces. Have that Phoenix Force going on. I like the little animation of he's the bad guy going like...
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wait, what?
Of that Phoenix Force going on. I like the little animation of he's the bad guy going like...
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I get what he means now. Alright, let's see. That's the tier 4 now, right?
This real quick. This causes mind control.
Cool. Oh, tier 4 has damage.
By 5 percentage every
nice.
second.
Okay, let's move on to Dazzler. We already saw what that's gonna look like. We're actually gonna check everything properly when I can finally have it on my emulator, but for now it's good enough. Till like tomorrow or till the actual Shadowlands stream. I didn't want to wait, so why not? Plus I've slept enough today, so yay. Yeah. Someone in the comments is very excited.
Uppercut performance. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay.
Nice
so
uppercut.
Kick is the last part. We were talking about like, oh, the icon is a boot, but she definitely punches the ground and then kicks with the bottom of her foot, which, you know, on the way down sounds painful. Yeah, it causes stun with a... Yeah, really like...
was that on my end?
Fun, yeah. This causes silence.
Test.
Also
yeah, it's good. I don't know why. I think it might have been on their end.
Energy damage. Skill number 3 is called Headbanger. That's rad.
My favorite skill move. I just love the name. The headbanger.
Oh, you can't see me on camera.
Oh, you're not on
For
camera.
anyone not on camera, I just did a little headbang action.
And
but
now his neck is dislocated.
and now I have to go home because I'm getting old. Anyway, skill 3, Headbanger. Oh, she actually.
she's headbanging.
She does actually headbang. Nice.
I love that one, dude.
That is fun.
Headbanging, dude.
This
Yeah.
has a 100% chance of missing attack. while
Dazzler will
applying
be my
slight
next tier
increase in
4.
basic
Oh,
attack and
okay.
defense, as well as
I'm a tier 4 them all, of course, but I'm just
Skill 4 is called
kind of worried
Disco
that Kid
Bomb.
Omega is actually going to be
Good
pretty
alliteration
cool.
there.
And I'll have to wait a bit till I actually get him. Let's get the 4th.
That's legit.
Definitely feels like the skill you're going to proc on, by the way.
This causes,
You
again,
saw that
we
I
have
finished
another
Thyla yesterday?
100%
Oh, I
chance
didn't
of
see that.
attacks
Nice.
while
Congrats,
granting
man.
a recovery
I got
bonus
very
for
lucky with
strength and
I got very lucky with the Ares as well. So yesterday I just finished. Sorry, I hit the mic. Yesterday I just finished all his gears. So till Saturday or worst case Sunday, I most likely will have him at tier 4 already. So the schedule of streaming will be a bit weird, by the way, because I don't know if Saturday will be possible for me anymore, because I have to be at work on Saturdays as well for this month, but I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to do it, but damn, she's actually drumming.
Woman in that lineup, 4 of herself.
That's dope.
Damn. I mean, she's all of them, so one of them is drumming. That's what I saw, but they also mentioned she was playing guitar, so that's really cool.
100% chance to grant all damage immunity and increases.
Dazzler probably haven't read notes. Yeah, I finished her 2 days earlier than I expected. Nice. Yeah, same with me and Ares. I thought it would take more than this week to be done. That's good. That's good, Andy, because I'm gonna be reading the patch notes real soon. I just wanted to check what the live stream had first.
Disco
Party. Let's party.
Why can't I keep this further down?
When the striker skill is used, it increases basic damage, as well as when
Still not
more than one enemy
far
within, a certain
enough
distance,
down, I guess.
damage
I didn't
increases
see
by
the tier 4.
hours.
Damn it.
Yeah. All right, and then her striker
Do
skill
that.
is called Disco Party.
Do that right now, please.
Party. Let's party. All right.
Do it.
Disco Party. When the striker skill is used, it
I really
increases
like her
basic
tier 4,
damage,
by the way.
as well as
I saw it. I
when-
just wanted to see if I
when more than
missed
one
any
enemy-
animation, any part of the animation. Okay, so we're moving on to Silver Samurai next. There it
This is
is.
basic damage.
I know they study Kendo reason because they don't just like take that into consideration. So they don't see word slicing.
I love
Come
just
on.
the running with the blade behind him.
Yeah, very samurai, like very like oh no, what is it called? Shogun, like the warriors with the armor.
All right. Let's face off this steel menace. All right, skill 1 is called one-handed thrust. Let's check it out.
Shoo. One hand. Blah. Blah. That was
Gotta
cool.
love always
Man,
sucker for the
this is
little
gonna
animation.
this is gonna have a lot of
To
like
me, it's
very
he's
cool
moving so fast, you
Japanese
just see, like,
moves.
it's very like anime style for me. That causes
Yeah,
bleed and
anime
incapacitation
inspired.
as well as
That's what I was gonna
paralysis.
say as well.
Skill number 2 is called Flame Slash.
What?
There we
So
go.
he throws
shurikens, and then
he
sets the
throws
blade
some
so
flaming
much to the
shuriken
ground,
that
coming
actually
with
put the enemy on
that's how
fire, and then
That's
he
really
just
dope. I like the fire,
slices,
yeah.
and the
causes
blade gets
burn, obviously,
fire
as
as
well as
well.
basic
I don't know.
damage.
I'm
Skill
not
number 3
getting
is called
what
Tachyon
exactly
Blade.
is happening
This is
there,
a
but it's so
counterattack
cool.
move, so let's just go ahead and turn that on. Shoot me, let's go.
Oh, it's a
nice.
counterattack skill with a
was fun.
third skill. Oh. That's gonna be annoying, but most likely it's just gonna be a skill that we're
Yeah,
gonna
so he just
cancel
wants to-
anyway, so it's
Without being
fine.
shot at, he's still, yeah. So you obviously want to block that. Causes bleed and incapacitation as well as paralysis. I'm just gonna turn this off so he's not shooting me a bunch. Also grants a high chance to penetrate with super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, and invincible. Removes. all
We're
debuffs
waiting.
and 100%
Can you
chance
move
to
on
grant
to the
all
fourth
damage
skill,
immunity.
please? Just the
Uh,
Kingo blade.
Skill number 4. is
Sup, Julia?
Tattoo
Yo,
Kendo.
Hunter. Hey, man. Sorry.
This causes stun.
This month is gonna
fracture,
be even
decreases all
crazier. I'll
basic
have to be at
defenses,
work on
and
Saturdays as well.
stackable.
Yesterday, by the way, I just pretty much slept.
Oh, that's dope.
I went
The slow
home
motion,
and
the slow
slept till morning.
Bam, bam, jump up.
My head
Little freeze
hurts
frame,
because of how
very,
much I
like,
slept.
again,
motion. I wonder when his
comic.
blade is glowing. That's the tachyon fields. are
Yeah, I
referring
believe
to.
so. Yeah. Stun fracture decreases while
And that's why I'm not
barrier,
sleeping right
increasing
now
all
and
basic
actually
attacks,
doing a live stream.
basic
So,
defense, and speed.
because usually what I do is I come back home
All right,
on lunch
skill
break
number
and just
5.
sleep and then go back to work.
Gary. Kinda close to my dog's name, but not entirely there. All right.
There we
Bleed
have
and
it. We're almost on
paralysis, increasing
5.
all basic defenses. Let's check
4
it
was kind of
out.
basic. I didn't like it that much, but let's see 5.
Yeah, so I think if you look at like
Ooh,
the little
you see
silver
those
stuff that-
nice
whoa,
pirouettes
let's
that
try
he's
that.
doing?
Yeah, so I believe
La
the
la la.
silver is like the
That's funny.
embodiment of the tachyon energy.
Can we see
And
that
this
tier
causes
3
bleed,
skill?
as I said, paralysis, decrease all basic defenses and stackable, or recovering HP, granting invincible, increasing all basic attacks, defense, speed, and crit rate while removing incapacitation. And then his ultimate skill, we have Warrior's Footsteps. Whoa, I don't know what just happened there.
I am not able to see what's going on, but
It's moving so
okay.
fast,
So
dude.
fast that even I
Can you do that again?
lost track of it. Let's press that one more time. This causes bleed, incapacitation, and paralysis.
Oh, I think he's just like
While decreasing
slicing
all basic
through and going from one
defenses
side to
as
the
well
other
as
like super
stackable,
quick. And
while
it's like,
applying itself a high chance to
dead now.
penetrate super armor, barrier,
Nice.
shield, all
It's pretty
damage
cool.
immune, and
Can we see that tier
invincible,
4?
while granting invincible
I
as
do
well,
not care, my
increasing
friend.
all basic
Show me the tier
attacks
4.
by a high percentage. Lastly, we have his striker skill, which is the showdown.
I'm happy
Where,
they're actually showing
the
all the
striker skill
skills.
is used,
Usually,
increases basic damage dealt to
they
targets with a
sometimes
higher
forget.
max HP than the
I'm sure they
character,
don't forget, but
and
still.
decreases basic
You get what I
damage
mean.
taken from targets with a lower max HP than the character. We have the nice little.
Okay, well,
Tachyon
not
field
much
down
happened,
there.
but
Sorry,
okay,
guys,
I
anybody
guess.
That just joined, please, if you
And yes, Phantom X and
Oh,
Exodus
Panic is
are gonna
high.
get their Transcendence.
you heard-
Nice. Let's see what else we're gonna check from the patch notes as well. Wait,
yeah,
what?
Content. Have you ever started this game and felt overwhelmed?
No.
start this game.
No, I don't care. It's just for beginners. I'm gonna read that on the patch notes, I'm sure, but still. What else? Is it just for like beginners?
But yeah. Does this make
I
you
think that's
also want
it,
to,
guys.
invite-
So let's actually go on the patch notes. Let's actually get this done ourselves properly, the right way. Right, so greetings agents, this is CM Fragment of Marvel Future Fight. Meet the mutants with extraordinary abilities who stand on the thin line between superhero and supervillain. In this update details, we are introducing the March update featuring the Uncanny X-Men theme. Polaris, Kid Omega, and Dazzler, who dominate the battlefield using magnetic force, psionics, and light energy, have received new uniforms and tier 4 advancements. Additionally, Silver Samurai, the Master Swordsman, clad in silver armor, joins the world of Marvel Future Fight with tier 3 and tier 4 capabilities. To support our new agents with their early game missions, we have improved the new account support system, and the new agent growth training will begin to assist both new and veteran agents in strengthening their heroes. Other improvements to make the game more enjoyable have been added as well, so please check the details below. Okay, so this is actually going to help us as veterans as well. I don't know how, but we're going to see it. So, by the way, yeah, I am really sorry if ever I get test. You can hear me, right? Okay, cool, you can. Okay, and it is the right mic. Okay. Okay. If I ever like get my voice cut out, please let me know. I don't actually hear myself anymore right now because I've done it in such a way. But I can I could hear myself if you guys think it's a good idea. And by that, I mean, if I think it's a good idea. So I'm going to add that. I'm going to add it because I'm lowering the volume so much that it shouldn't really affect you guys. I'm only doing it just so I hear if I ever get disconnected, like the mic doesn't work, so I know when to pause and not actually speak any longer. But let's go ahead and start. So one new hero. Check out the abilities of Silver Samurai, a skilled warrior proficient in martial arts and swordsmanship who can adapt to any combat situation. Now, he's going to be a combat supervillain. He's going to be a mutant male. You get him through the premium chest, of course. You can hear yourself moaning. Shut up, man. Didn't you go away? I thought you went away. But we can also get him through the event on the event shop. There's going to be a new event, I'm sure, where we're going to be able to get enough bios or, well, X genes in this case for him to be able to actually unlock him. And then you can Mega 6 star him and Mega Tier 2 him as you wish. So you can actually get him, upgraded. Let's go ahead. So he is a mutant male. His instinct is destruction. He's gonna be combat villain, as I said. Now the leadership skill is gonna apply to all allies and increase his HP by 40%. The tier 2 passive will give him super armor, increase all defense by 50%, increase skill damage by 35%, bonus damage by 30%, and decrease damage received by 35%. The passive will apply to mutants, where it will decrease the chain hit damage by 35% when attacked, and it will increase damage dealt to supervillains by 30% and to superheroes as well by the same amount. So quite supportive, I guess, but it's not a huge amount. So okay, Wi-Fi is good now. Very odd. Do I need a Mega Tier 3 ticket on him? No, I don't think so. You can just, Mega Tier 2 and then Tier 3 him normally. Why would you do that? Like, we have so many Tier 3 books right now, and only a few characters left to Tier 3 at this point, right? They didn't even mention that a couple of characters are getting transcended, by the way, up here. That's funny. Usually they mention it, they forgot. Anyway, let's continue. Now, the first skill will apply bleed, incapacitation, and paralysis. Holy hell. Ignoring immunity. And then we have some damage. The second skill will apply burn and then damage. The third skill will be the counterattack skill, which ignores iframes as well. It's going to apply bleed, incapacitation, and paralysis, ignoring immunity. There's going to be a heal of 10%. There's going to be 70% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage, immune, and invincibility effects for 5 seconds. It will remove all debuffs for 3 seconds and give him immunity for 5 seconds as well. And then we have our damage as per usual. The fourth skill will apply stun, fracture, all defense down by 10%, stackable to 80%, ignoring immunity, a shield for 8 hits in 6 seconds, buff to all attack by 50%, all defense by 50% as well, and all speed by 1. The fifth skill, lastly, is going to apply bleed, paralysis, ignoring immunity, all defense down by 10%, stackable to 80%, ignoring immunity as well, and then another heal of 20% this time, invincibility for 6 seconds, and a buff to defense and attack of 60%, all speed by 1 and critical rate by 60%. And lastly, we have our damage. So the first skill also has damage. I just didn't mention it. I think routing is not really necessary. I'm guessing I will notice if you guys are not able to hear me. I'm sorry. I can speak a bit easier when I'm not really hearing myself back. It's a bit confusing sometimes. I mean, a Mega Tier 2 ticket. Yes, you're gonna need to use the Mega Tier 2 ticket just so that you can skip all the pain of trying to get his bios or exchange, because he's a paywall. Right. So we have 3 new uniforms to celebrate the Uncanny X-Men themed update. 3 new uniforms have been added. Check on the abilities of Polaris, Kid Omega, and Dazzler. You can, but why would you? He's not a must-have support. Julia has a lot of tickets, so it doesn't matter for him. Man, up to you, man. At this point, you don't need to get any characters. Oh, if you have the most important 5 characters that you need for... Why is this still too hot? Can you please cool off this camera? Thank you very much. I hope it doesn't switch off, but yeah, it shouldn't. It should get cool. It should get cooled down. At this point, man, if you have the main 5 characters that you need for any game mode or for world boss, then why the fuck do you even need to get any characters at this point, man? I just really don't get it. By the way, what do you guys feel like? Is this good or is this better? Is this darker look a bit better? Or do we make it even darker than that? Shut up. Stop making noise. Okay. What do you think? Darker colors? Like this? Is this good enough? I don't know. I actually have no clue. What looks better? But this is where we had it earlier, so I'll keep it here for now. Now, let's go ahead and continue before this camera switches off. I don't think it will, but I don't freaking know, right? I'm gonna keep an eye on it, though. I want to make sure that it doesn't. Please cool off the camera. Anyway, so her uniform is going to be a blast supervillain uniform with a 1050 crystal cost. She's going to be a mutant female with instinct type order, or order type instinct is what I meant to say. The uniform effect will enhance a passive and increase chain hit damage by 10% when attacking. I'm out. See ya, man. Thanks for joining. Sorry. You got to help for a setup like yours. Looks clean enough for what I'm aiming to do. Sure, man. Of course. It's gonna be expensive though, but yeah, I can definitely do it. Mira, Bullshit. Tier 2 passive will apply to mutants, so it will ignore dodge by 10%, increase all damage dealt to enemies except mutant characters by 55%. So yeah, if you're attacking some other type of enemy, you get some ignore dodge and some buff to damage. It's not a huge amount of ignore dodge, but it's definitely ignore dodge, so why not? The first skill will apply damage. Second skill will apply silence, incapacitation, and paralysis, ignoring immunity. Shield for 5 hits and for 4 seconds. I need to get the remote, maybe get this room to be a bit colder. Just so the camera doesn't overheat. And also because it's a bit hot now. Right, so after that shield for 5 hits and 4 seconds, we also have the damage. Now the third skill will apply fracture, paralysis, ignoring immunity, damage accumulation dependent on damage that you deal, and it's going to be 1% type, so that's actually pretty good, not bad at all. Fourth skill will apply stun and decrease the defense by 10%, stackable to 60%, ignoring immunity, sorry, and then immunity for her for 5 seconds, and then damage. Lastly, fifth skill is going to apply fear, snare, fracture, a heal of 25% of her health, invincibility for 5 seconds, and the mini proc for 80% for 1 attack. How expensive? It really depends. I mean, the camera itself was like 730 euros, so enjoy. Now, we're gonna move on to Kid Omega. He's gonna be a blast superhero, 1050 uniform. Instinct will still be order. I'm sure it hasn't changed. It changes a couple of passives. It will increase chain hit damage by 10% when attacking and increase guaranteed critical rate by 25%. The awakened skill has not really changed much, but the number of attacks has been increased compared to the previous skill. So I'm not really going to read that all over again. It's quite a long text. So tier 2 passive will actually give immunity to incapacitation, increase skill damage by 40% and bonus damage by 45%, and then remove all debuffs when debuffed for 5 seconds, and there's like a 20-second cooldown. I am cooked. I mean, you can get like if you can find a GoPro, like an old GoPro. The one I had was GoPro 3 Plus. If you can get like a GoPro 4, 5, whatever, I think that could work as well. You just need a capture card, you need the GoPro, and as long as you put the GoPro settings to not have that fisheye effect, so try to keep it as high as possible without really starting to have the fisheye effect, I think that can work. I mean, even though this cost me like 700-ish euros, so the cost itself is like 730 euros, but there was a cashback of 100 euros, so technically I got this a bit cheaper, but I'm giving you the full price because I don't know if you have that type of offer where you live. Even though this was the cost of this camera, I still need a different lens that can be wider since we're used to having a wider lens anyway with my channel. Whenever I play guitar as well, it's very, very important. But that's going to be super expensive, so I'm just waiting to get that as a gift from my sister, because that's going to be almost like 300 euros as well. And that's if she gets it in Dubai. Here it's almost 400 euros. So, because obviously Albanians are super rich, so we pay higher price. It just makes sense. You just don't get it. Anyway, the passive will increase mind resist by 50%, sorry, and increase mind damage by 20%. The first skill will apply just pretty much damage. Second skill will apply bleed and snare and damage. Third skill will have fracture, decrease mind resist by 5%, stackable to 25%, ignoring immunity. Paralysis, ignoring immunity as well. Damage accumulation depending on damage that you deal. It's 1%. That's pretty cool. Fourth skill will apply stun and heal of 25%, invincibility for 4 seconds as well, and then pretty much our damage. Fifth skill will apply stun, fear, decrease the character size by 50% and all attacks by 10%, and basic defense by 10% as well. And you also get a buff to all attacks and defense by 40%, all speed by 1, critical rate by 40% as well. And lastly, we get our immunity to damage for 5 seconds and our damage as well. Kid Omega feels like a skip. So I don't have enough for the setup. Yeah, I mean, again, as I said, you can just get a GoPro. GoPros have pretty good camera lenses. They're definitely much better than getting a webcam. Definitely don't get a webcam. That's the only thing. Webcams are pretty crap unless you're getting the Razer Kio Pro Ultra. That's the only one that kind of has that HDR look and definitely has that DSLR camera look. So if you're going with that, that's fine. That can work. But you can't skip him because he's gay. I'm not getting anyone till anniversary. Yeah, definitely. You have to get him. Last. For different reasons, not exactly because he's gay, but yeah. Now, we have Dazzler, who is going to be a blast superhero, 1050 crystal uniform. She's going to be a mutant female with Order Instinct. There's going to be a change to a passive. It will increase skill damage by 20% and bonus damage by 20% and decrease damage received by 20%. Tier 2 passive will change or improve or whatever. It will increase all attacks by 25% to mutants, ignore dodge by 70%, and then increase damage dealt to boss types by 65%. That's way better than what we have before, right? Wow, okay, that's really good. First skill will apply stun and then a 90% chance of missing attacks and then damage. The second skill will apply silence and then 90% chance of missing attacks and then damage. The third skill will have a 100% chance of missing attacks. It will increase all attacks and defense by 5. Wow, wait, every time I see 50%, I always say 40. By 50%, all speed by 5%, and critical rate by 40%, and then our damage. Fourth skill will have a 100% chance of missing attacks. It will give her a heal of 20% and invincibility for 5 seconds, and also a mini proc of 100%. And then our damage. The fifth skill will have a 100% chance of missing attacks, incapacitation, decrease all defense by 5%, stackable to 40%, ignoring immunity, and then immunity for 5 seconds, buff to all attacks by 50% for 7 seconds, and then our damage. I don't see any damage accumulation on her, but still quite good, I think. Not bad at all. But yeah, definitely damage accumulation on Polaris and Kid Omega, so that's definitely something you have to think about. She's a support type. What can you expect? She can't be insane, right? Now, we have their tier 4s. So the tier 4 advancements have been added for Polaris, Kid Omega, and Silver Samurai. They will continue to fight to protect their beliefs and way of life. The one for Polaris, when you use the Striker skill, energy attack will increase by 25% every second, up to 100% for 10 seconds. So yes, after 4 seconds, you will be at max level, and you will get to keep that for 6 seconds. Out of the 10 seconds, you only get like the max buff for 6 seconds. So that's pretty good. For Kid Omega, Omega bullying. What a bully. Well, then no wailing for me this anniversary. Mind control and increase the damage received by 20% to the enemies, and then increase damage, increase damage by 100%, and this decreases by 10% every second, and this is gonna stay for 10 seconds. So yeah, so you get full damage only for a second, then 90%, then 80%, 70, blah, 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 till you lose the buff. I kind of feel like Polaris is a better skill. But this one actually does deal damage. This is a tier 4 that actually deals damage. The money will go in setups unless I can come up with something creative with whatever I have. Yeah, definitely see what you have first. The one for a Dazzler, it will increase damage by 150% when more than one enemy is within 8 meters. Damage will decrease by 30% for each additional enemy. So at most, there's going to be 3 enemies. So when more than one... So if there's only one enemy, this does not apply. If there's more than one enemy within 8 meters, for each extra enemy, you're going to deal 30% less damage. So that's not a good effect as far as I can tell. Unless this is like decreasing their damage. I don't get it, bro. You guys tell me if that's defensive or if that's actually just a handicap. So what the hell? The one for Silver Samurai will increase damage dealt to targets with higher max HP than the character by 80%, and then decrease damage taken from characters with lower max HP than the character by 40%. So yeah, for bosses, this is going to be nice. And then for enemies, they're like mobs, you just get less damage dealt to you. So it's not really crazy, but it's pretty good. The tier 3 skill for Silver Samurai will actually give him... So it will give the enemies bleed, incapacitation, paralysis, ignoring immunity, decrease all defense by 10%, stackable to 80%, ignoring immunity. And there's going to be an 80% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage, invincibility effect. It will give him invincibility for 8 seconds, and then a buff to attacks by 50% for 8 seconds, and lastly our damage. There we have the tier 3 skill. We saw it already on the stream, but we're going to see it much better on the actual emulator when we get the update. We have Phantomex and Exodus, who actually get their potential awakening and transcended through the March update, which means there's not going to be any tier 2 mutants left. All of them can be tier 3'd, transcended, and then a good amount of them can be level 80 then tier 4. So that's actually really nice. His awaken skill is called Mon Ami. Mon Ami, Mon Ami. I mean, actually, this should be a Gambit skill, right? No. Anyway. So he will apply stun to the enemies. He will actually gain critical rate and critical damage increased by 35%. Ignore dodge by 70%. 70% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage, invincibility effects. He will get invincibility for 8 seconds and remove all debuffs for 7 seconds. And also lastly a buff to attack and defense by 25%. And our damage, of course. Samurai probably need to tier 4 him for PvP, and you can give him Brilliant Rage. I'm not giving... I don't have a Brilliant Rage Blow, but yeah, it would be nice if I had it. The one that I have is on Doctor Strange and is very, very worth it to just stay there. So the one for Exodus looks like it's going to be the same, but we're going to read it either way. So he will apply stun to the enemies. It will give him critical rate and critical damage increased by 35%, ignore dodge by 70%, 70% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage, immune, invincibility effects for 10 seconds, invincibility for 8 seconds for him, and then remove all debuffs for 7 seconds. And at the end, he also increases his attack and defense by 25%. And lastly, he deals his damage. There we have our skills. We're going to see it from Phantomex's point of view right now. And that's pretty much it. And lastly, from Exodus's point of view as well. My cats are going crazy, bro. What the hell are they doing? Actually, I don't see anything happening, so I guess they're not doing anything crazy. Interesting. Now, let's see the new account support system improvements and new missions. We have implemented several improvements to help new agents settle into their missions smoothly. early progression flow, improvements for new agents tutorial, hero and uniform distribution. Specific heroes, uniforms, and currency will be provided to bolster your roster before training begins. World Boss Phase 1, combat guidance for World Boss. A card piece of content for many agents will be provided. Equipping uniforms, instructions on how to equip uniforms to change appearance and gain powerful buffs will be provided. Team setup and skill training room, explanation on team effects and team testing and skill training room will be provided. The damage dealt to enemies varies depending on the owner. Yeah, so basically this part of the tutorial, by the way. They in heat again? No, they're probably like just banging on the door and stuff like that, just like running full speed towards the door. Or like fighting. That's fun. You are the one who gave mini rage, mighty rage to random characters. Yeah, but I don't have a brilliant rage. Well, Big Nova's RT is called Buckethead Low. Netmarble needs to increase our max on mutant mats again. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit annoying. That's true, but we pretty much have all of them, right? All we need to do is just level 80 and tier 3 and tier 4 them, right? Additional combat guidance to help agents master world boss content will be provided. That's fine. Agent growth training. A new agent growth training guide has been added to help agents navigate ISO 8, comic card, custom gear, Uru artifacts, and various game modes. Agent growth training is available to all agents, both new and existing. It has no time limit. And please note that the content is separate from the agent welcome back training missions. Each mission unlocks on a daily basis, and you will receive the rewards shown below upon completing the missions. For further information regarding the progress of each mission, please tap the question mark button. You can access the agent growth training menu by the agent guide button at the bottom left of the screen. In agent growth training, completing each mission grants you rewards at the mission points. You can also earn milestone rewards based on your total accumulated mission points. Is that a tier 4 selector? You're gonna start reading the spicy stuff now. Yeah, is that a tier 4 selector, brothers? Hello? Yes, that's a tier 4 selector. Oh, hello? Also, what are these tickets right here? But that's a freaking tier 4 selector, right? Anyway, I'm sure they're gonna show it. Agent growth training main rewards. Day 1, tier 3 Iron Man, ISO 8 chest, 10 tickets, X3. Wait, is that ISO 8 chest tickets? I think that's ISO 8 chest tickets. That sucks. 3 ISO 8 growth materials. Day 2, potential transcended. Spider-Gwen, Doctor Strange comic card. Pack. Oh, that's the nice pack that I do not have. Wait, what? Comic card pack. 1 comic card chest 10 times. Tickets. 2 comic card growth materials. Interesting. Yeah, I think those are ISO 8. Oh, okay. Day 3. Oh. So, yes. As soon as I read the I'm gonna come thing, I saw it. Day 3. Tier 3 Loki. CDP of Rage. Custom gear chest and 2 tickets to custom geared growth materials. Missed the part where we can get Silver Samurai. Is he paywall? Yes, he's paywall, but you can get some of his bios on an event, so definitely do not spend for X-Gene selectors. You're gonna get enough, X-Genes to actually unlock him, so you can actually give him a... I'm seeing a fucking competition there, am I not? So you can actually give him Mega 6-star and Mega Tier 2. Free 5 bios, yeah. Anyway, on day 4, we're gonna get potential transcended Moon Knight and enhanced Uru amplifier. I have that. And enchanted Uru chest 10 times. Tickets, 2 tickets to growth materials, whatever. I don't care about those. Day 5, CDP of competition. Premium hero chest. That sucks. 10 premium hero chests, but that doesn't matter. 1 ticket and CDP reforging materials. Helpful, I guess. I wish this was the Fantastic Four card. I really do, but this is a pretty good card actually, and very helpful to other players, so I can't be mad about that. I'm making sure not to look at the right side, by the way. So we get the Luna Snow card, premium boost comic card, 6-star, 2 of them, and then card crafting materials. Day 7, we get a selector artifact. I'm probably gonna go for the artifacts that I need for the Agent Shield archive thing just to get rid of it. But there's like 3 of them, so this is gonna take a while. 4-star dimension chest for artifacts, premium artifact of change. Okay, interesting. And then artifact enhancement material. So this premium artifact of change, this is like 6-star, right? Or is it just, I don't know. We'll have to see that. Now, for day 8, we get Odin's Blessing Chest, Tier 2 Selector, ISO 8 set bonus, ISO 8 Awakening Odin Blessing Enhancement Materials. Day 9, we're getting Odin Blessings Chest, Hero Growth Materials. Day 10, we are getting a ISO 8 set bonus selector, and then Hero Growth Materials. Day 11, we're getting Odin's Blessings Chest, 5-star to 6-star Enchanted Tour Chest, and Hero Growth Materials. Day 12, we're getting a selector ISO 8 set bonus and Hero Growth Materials. Day 13, we're getting Odin's Blessings Chest 1 and Hero Growth Materials. And day 14, we're getting a Tier 4 support pack, 2,000 materials, bro. Whoa. And ISO 8 set selector and Hero Growth Materials. Agent Growth Training Mission Point Accumulation Rewards. So when you accumulate points. Position-based character pack. I do not know what that is. An ISO 8 set selector. Tier 2 Luna Snow. Enchanted Uru chest ticket. A 10 pull basically. Tier 2 selector. A CDP selector, including the CDP of Liberation. Guys, you're happy about that one. Yes, definitely. You need that Liberation. Wait till you see what's below competition. I don't remember. I told Gray that the other day when we show the update live stream post. Tier 2 Premium Character Selector, Odin's Blessing Chest, Tier 2 Selector, Odin's Blessing Chest, Tier 2 Selector, and Tier 4 Selector. So we're getting a Tier 4 Selector right now, so I can get my freaking Loki and Hulk. So most likely I'll get Hulk this time and then Loki on the anniversary. Yeah. Shield Academy. The missions have been adjusted. Wait, through the position-based character pack, you can obtain Tier 3 Hela, Sunspot, and Ancient 1 support. Please check in the game list for the in-game list for items available through the selectors. The list of artifacts obtainable as rewards is subject to change in the future. The missions have been adjusted so agents can experience all content through using the basic heroes provided. Shield Academy main rewards. There's going to be Tier 2 Wasp, Tier 2 Phil Coulson, Tier 2 Shuri, 6-star Hero Chest, 4 of those. Tier 2, 6-star for Tier 2, 3 growth materials. What? Main rewards, selector CDP, including a CDP of Liberation, growth materials for Tier 4 Thor. Bro, are we getting like 4 CDPs? Place your bets on Tier 4 Selector, who will be there. Captain America, I win. Hopefully the Selector is getting updated. I don't think it's going to get updated right now. Most likely it's going to get updated on the anniversary thing, but this is definitely amazing still. If not, you're going to have to pick Ant-Man Run. Improvements to the new Agent 7-day check-in rewards. The previous check-in rewards have been moved to Agent Growth Training content and have been revamped with the new rewards listed below. 6-star chest, 100 crystals, 6-star chest, 100 crystals, 200 bios, 100 crystals, and 200 crystals. New artifacts. Oh, okay. So we have an artifact for Civil Samurai. It will ignore non-boss enemy damage decrease by 30% and an additional 0.3% of total instinct up to 200%. And one for Phantom X, which will increase damage dealt to superheroes by 20% and an additional 0.5% of total instinct up to 200%. And the same for villains as well. New Future Past season and special icons. This is most likely... this is not actually... We're gonna get the X genes for Silver Samurai, by the way. It should be on an event. So the $10 one is the one with Polaris. The $30 one is the one that has Dazzler. This is from the event. This one is probably from the event, and this may be through like some sort of conquest or other world battle or whatever. It doesn't matter. New uniform collection. Check out the new uniforms inspired by Uncanny X-Men a theme. Complete the collection by achieving the specific conditions and earn the rewards. So does this mean that the mid-month patch is now going to have uniforms related to this uniform collection, or that does not matter? They're still going to be X-Men type updates as well, right? That's what I'm thinking. Like, will the mid-month still be X-Men related, or because the uniform collection is over, it's not going to be related to X-Men at all? Other improvements and changes: store currency, recharge energy free can now be purchased regardless of current energy amount. This is amazing because I actually have gone way over the cap of energy, and I can get even more energy because I need all that energy. No, I don't. I really don't. Mid-month will be different themes since uniform collection. Yes, so different theme, but that still doesn't mean that it's not going to be mutant related. Probably April Fools. Yep, it's going to be April Fools. I hope Ghost Rider is in the selector. Giant Boss Raid. Additional tier 4 materials can now be obtained from the following stages. Wait, what? Hello, what? Giant Boss Raid, Master Mold, Book of Vishanti, Soul of Foltine, Galactus, Book of the Vishanti. Additional, right? So that means we have to clear them all. That's actually, hey, what's that saying? Go like, huge if true, right? World Boss and Alliance Battle. A View Custom Gear button has been added to select the character's screen, allowing you to check the custom gear equipped by each hero. That is so cool. A recommended skill combo display has now been added above the skill buttons to help you easily check combos even during combat. This feature can be toggled on and off under Settings Arena. This is huge if true. I mean, we know it's true, but still. Is Winter Soldier in the selector? I don't think so. Yeah, he was pretty recent. New menu has been added where you can view all ongoing phases, including future passes, including future pass, other world battle pass, and event passes in one place. The display order of contents has been updated. Mission. So before it was story, dimension, mission, multiverse saga, dispatch mission, epic quest. Now it's dispatch mission, dimension, mission, story, epic quest, multiverse saga. Saga, not saga. Challenge. Before it was legendary battle, world boss, Shadowland, dimension race, zombie survival. Now it's world boss, legendary battle, Shadowland, dimension race, zombie survival. Store. A checkbox has been added to the purchase all menu, allowing you to select free items only. Ooh, the red dot notifications at the top of the screen have been changed to a numerical format. That's cool. Number of obtainable rewards from each category now displayed to make them easier to recognize. Emblem collection reward notifications have been added to the notification list. That's cool. The following item name has been changed. Before it was clear ticket, now it's sweep ticket. They lost me on this last one, man. What the hell? The maximum capacity for the following items have been increased. Ron. Mcron shards, crystals, and feathers will now go from 9,000 to 15,000. That's really cool. And then Titan records will go from 10 to 50, which we just really don't care about because we pretty much have gotten every character. I think at this point there's going to be only like 14 characters that are going to be tier 2 only in the game. So yeah. Any ABL meta in the selector besides Venom? My initial thought is that is beginner tier 4 and it only has Cap, Black Widow, and Iron Man. Although I don't know. Geez, if not, it's not updated. I'll hook up to go with Cyclops. I don't think it's going to be that bad, by the way. I know. I think it's still going to include the characters from last year. So yeah, I think it's still going to be good. Marvel Feature content unlock requirements have been changed. The unlock requirements for most contents have been changed to depend on dispatch mission progress. Team dispatch mission crew requirements have been added to access certain gear categories. Certain content has been changed to be available at all times. So, Dimension Mission, Dispatch Mission, World Boss, clear specific story stages, always open. Epic Quest, Timeline Battle, Legendary Battle, Multiverse Saga, clear specific story stages, and clear specific Dispatch Mission stages. Ooh, okay, they're pushing Dispatch. Interesting. There are like 9 tier 2s now. No, there's 14. There's 14. Because we had 16 tier 2s left. And then Exodus and Phantom X are now transcended. So there's like 14. Otherworld Battle, Team Battle, Arena, and X of Swords, clear specific Dimension Mission stages, and clear specific Dispatch Mission stages. Shadowland, no changes. Other content, clear specific story stages and clear specific dispatch mission stages. Story, as new agents will now receive the basic characters here: Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow at tier 2 upon starting. The first clear rewards for story normal have been revamped. Before it was tier 2 Captain America, tier 2 Black Widow, tier 2 Iron Man. Now it's tier 2 materials and tier 3 materials. That's pretty good. The hit range of Polaris' tier 3 ultimate skill has been slightly increased, and Shadowland Shop, the monthly purchase limit for audience blessing chest has been adjusted from 2 to 1. Game error fixes fix an issue where the effects of and the attacks of wildcard skill were not functioning correctly when using Gambit. We will return with various content improvements, so please stay tuned. Thank you. Wow, this is not a beginner friendly update, man. This is a everybody's getting happy update. Okay, should be at least last anniversary selector. Well, even a fodder at tier 4 gets me close to 6 will bust legend clears. 5. My man's unlocked the 6 will bust legend clear. Yeah. Look, I don't know what you mean by fodder. If you go low enough, you should be able to clear will bust legend plus anyway with most tier 4s at this point. So this is actually amazing, dude. This is actually amazing. I really like this update. It's time to actually tell my friend that actually plays once in a year to actually log in and start logging in from tomorrow, because as he progresses through those Shield Academy stuff or the new stuff that's been added, he'll be able to get quite a few CDPs and tier 4 selector and all that, all those tier 2 selectors, all those tier 3 selectors. So you think tier 5 by anniversary? It is quite possible, man. If you look at the roster right now, I still think it's a bit too early, but pretty much half of the characters are now level 80 and tier 4. Even though maybe not half, maybe a third of them are. So I don't know, actually. Let me do this. If I go like this, right, and we go here, this dumb list that I use, right? So where do I have the number? Oh, not advanced. No, you're right. We only had 11 characters that were not advanced. You are right. I don't know what that 16 is for, but most likely for something else. There's definitely something related to the number 16. Most likely characters. I really don't know what. Damn. Okay, so yeah, there's gonna be only 9 characters that's not that are not tier 2. You need tier 4s for Black Swan and up. Yeah, so tier 4s. It's gonna break the balance. That's the point of the tier increase. Yeah, to break the balance, basically. But yeah, there's gonna be now only 9 characters that are gonna be tier 2 only. Your question was, oh yeah, so like right now, man, we have 108 characters that are tier 4able, right? Out of 285. So that's definitely still a third of the characters that can be tier 4. I think it's still a bit too soon. Oh yeah, is Silver Samurai tier 1, tier 3, tier 4? Silver Samurai can be tier 4, yes. This one is too soon. But yeah, this is pretty interesting. If the tier 4 selector doesn't change, it makes shit much easier because I can just choose Hulk since I have competition on him. And then we have to think about who gets my next competition, guys. Think about it. Whoever has a rage already, obviously, doesn't matter. If they have a judgment already, doesn't matter. If they can get a judgment, so if they're element type damage, do not suggest me that I give a competition to them. I know that competition works really well with characters that are element types, but I want to put judgment on them. So yeah, suggest someone that can get a rage so that I give them a competition instead, so that I have less rages to find for them, right? Samurai is a native tier 1. He has tier 3 and tier 4 from release. Yes. Competition Polaris. Is Polaris element type? I don't know. Wait. Hey, that's actually not bad. Yes. I could give her competition, I guess. I'm gonna tier 4 them all, right? So I could give her that competition. That's a good suggestion. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm getting all the selectors I can get to actually give them to actually make them into rages, and they're just gonna give rages to some random characters. But that's pretty much it. Thank you very much, guys. This is gonna be it for this live stream because it's almost time for me to actually leave for work. Thank you very much again. This is such a great update. I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving it. And thanks so much for showing up. It's weird timing, I know. Some of you might be at work, but I should be at work right now. But yeah, I'm gonna say nothing this time. You do you. Make bad decisions yourself. It's fine, my friend. But yeah, I'll see you guys for this Shadowland clear. By the time we do our Shadowland clear, I will have tier 4 Ares. As I said, you guys were not all here, but I was able to get all gears done yesterday for Ares, and now I only need the materials to tier 4 him. So once I'm done tier 4ing him, I'm gonna start working on one of these characters. You guys can actually give me a suggestion. I really want to give well, you really gave him that idea. It's a suggestion. If you guys can give me other suggestions, that's great. Thanks, and just making sure I finally got to use some books. Woohoo, the mouth. Thanks, Andy, again, by the way. See you, man. So yeah, if the Polaris competition suggestion is good, that's fine. If you want to change that, we have a few days to change it. You guys let me know, please. But also suggest who I'm gonna tier 4 next after Ares. Suggest me the order in which I will tier 4 them. I can tier 4 Polaris, I can tier 4 Dazzler, Kid Omega, and Silver Samurai, but I'm hoping I can actually tier 4 Kid Omega last, just because he's gonna be doing floor 34 either way. So let's do floor 34 at level 80 and then a tier 4, not immediately a tier 4. It's gonna kind of suck. But yeah, you guys suggest me who I'm gonna tier 4 and in which order, but we're gonna tier 4 all the mutants first, so then we can move on to other normal and very good characters. Polaris, Silver Samurai, Dazzler, and then Kid Omega. Okay, could work. PM that on Discord or just post it on Discord because I'm gonna forget. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for the suggestions as well. Please stay tuned for the Shadowland clear. It's gonna be very interesting with all these characters that are added. I don't think there's gonna be any like game mode you should not touch. Maybe do not touch any game modes. You guys give me suggestion on that. Like, do you think it's better if we actually, I think it's better if we don't touch any game mode, because this event might start even from tomorrow, right? So it says clear world boss or do this and that. It's probably better if we don't do anything today after reset, and then just do everything after the update. It's going to be a bit annoying because we have to do everything like in a crunch, but I think it's worth it. So yes, don't do any game mode, just to be on the safe side, just so we can actually start working on the agent growth training and stuff like that, so we can get that tier 4 selector as fast as possible. One will clear at reset. I would say just don't clear anything. Don't do anything. Will bus legend clear? I don't know. This says clear will boss 3 times. So I don't know. Either way, that's my suggestion. Don't touch anything. Just do it after the update. And yes, I'll see you guys after the update. We'll see what we get. It's going to be very crazy. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. On Saturday. Maybe even Saturday is a maybe for me right now because I'm working on Saturdays too. But if not, on Sunday. The clear is for daily after reset. But you're going to do that after the update anyway, before the reset. So up to you. I don't know. You guys do you, of course. That's how I will get it done. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Bye for now. Thanks for joining me. This has been amazing. Best update of the year. I mean, it's just a couple of months, but already starting strong. See you guys. Bye.